Good morning. So I thought that I would pop on this morning and kill two birds with one stone again, because I'm just driving to a client meeting. So I thought I'd film my video and pop it up on Instagram TV this morning. As I said yesterday, I'm going to be talking to you this week about all those feelings that creep in when we overstretch ourselves, and when we stop following our focus in our business. So what do I mean by that? Maybe you can relate to the fact that it's the beginning of a new year, and often it's around this time when we think about our business for the year ahead, and we might set some goals or some intentions. We might write out some plans of what we're going to try and achieve in the year ahead and how we're going to do it. And we have the best intentions, and we feel really geared up and focused and ready to take on what is coming. But as time goes on, we can sometimes, as entrepreneurs, slip into this kind of trap of losing focus and forgetting the things we planned and trying to be everything to everyone. And as a result of being everything to everyone, we forget what we're trying to do, and suddenly we're trying to please everybody, we're trying to sell to everybody, we're trying to create products or services that everybody will want. We're trying to post on every single social media, we're trying to write a newsletter, write a blog, update our website, create the most fantastic images, but none of it really does anything. And then we get completely disenchanted when nobody's liking or commenting, we're not having any interest, nobody's buying, and you suddenly start to feel that sense of, but there's nothing more I can possibly do, I'm so busy every single day, I haven't got time to do any more marketing. I'm not selling, but I must need to market more, but I haven't got any time. I'm completely overstretched. And we end up with all of these feelings of overwhelm creeping in. So that's one way we can completely overstretch ourselves. Another way that we can end up overstretching ourselves is by not really, everybody always says, oh, just try living saying yes to everything. What would happen if you said yes to everything? Which is actually can be fantastic, but sometimes the reality is we say yes to everything and end up feeling like we just can't cope. We say yes out of guilt quite often, so we might say yes to everything that involves our family and our children and our loved ones because we feel guilty that we're not giving them our time. We say yes to everything to do with our business because otherwise we might be thought of as not being successful or not being able to cope or not being able to do it all. And sometimes we say yes to lots of things in our personal lives because we just want to be involved. We might say yes to every invite for coffee, or yes to every play date, or yes to every joining me for a session at the gym or a run, because we don't want our friends to forget us. We don't want to be thought of as being busy with our business and we can't do all the other fun things. So as a result of saying yes to everything, our time becomes more and more and more stretched, and as a result we don't have the energy or the focus to do anything 100%. And then all of those feelings again start to creep in. Why am I not good enough? Why can I not cope? Why am I not able to do this? I must be a failure. I must be doing it wrong. It's time to give up. But in actual fact, all that's happened is you've overstretched yourself and you've said yes to too many of the wrong things. So over the next couple of days, what I'm going to be looking at is not just these things that can lead us to being overstretched, because I think we can probably pretty much all put our hands up and say, I know exactly what I'm doing that's making me overstretched. What I'm going to talk about tomorrow is identifying those feelings and labeling them to being overstretched, changing your mindset rather than having these feelings and thinking that they're true. So rather than feeling that you're a failure or you're doing it wrong or you can't cope, we're going to look at labeling those feelings and putting them in the right place. And then we're going to work on what it is we can do to combat that? How can we protect ourselves? How can we learn to say no and feel good about it? How can we stick to the plans that we make so that we don't feel that we're going off in 1,000 tangents and none of them are really serving us correctly? So keep checking back throughout the week. There'll be more videos on here covering those things. More than anything, just check back and see what I'm doing, multitasking. I mean, yesterday hair straightening, today driving. Who knows what tomorrow will bring? Hope you have a good day. Bye.